released by the administration. During the presidential campaign, this is fucking amazing. This is just as amazing.
It really is. Like what a system we have. Like, hey, the budget's going to be out next week. Spoiler, you're going to hate everything in it. Buckle in.
And then they just blatantly, this is like when they passed the last stimulus bill and the Democrats are like, this is the greatest, this is pulling people out of poverty. What? A one-time check and a one-time tax break only if you have kids? No one got $15 an hour. No one got free, free health care, student debt forgiveness, none of those things which actually would pull people out of poverty and would increase the middle class. They're not doing any of those things. And now it's that, don't be critical of. How long have we got to hear this? Last summer, hey, wait till November. Don't be critical of Joe Biden. Wait till the election. Right. Then after he wins, wait till he gets sworn in. Okay, he's sworn in. Wait till he hasn't even been 100 days yet. Well, it's been 100 days. Well, now wait till the midterms and wait till 2024 and then the 26th midterm and then wait maybe somewhere in 2048. Jimmy, maybe somewhere down the road is going to be this mythical day where everything we can finally do something about it according to centrist Democrats.
I know there are better candidates out there, but we cannot let the hologram Mussolini win. We have to vote for Don Jr., the Democratic candidate.
The good times are just around the corner. Just around. Just hang on. Just hang on keep voting Democrat. We're going to... During the presidential campaign, Biden has called for a plan to allow Medicare to lower spending on prescription drug costs and also called on Congress to strengthen Medicare, Medicaid, and the Affordable Care Act. I guess by strengthen, he meant give it compliments? Is that what he meant by strengthen it?
I think so. Yeah, we've been wondering that for a long time.
He's going to strengthen Medicare. No, what he strengthened was giving more money to private insurance companies. That's what he strengthened.
That's what it was.
That's what he meant by strengthen. The upcoming budget will not advance these measures, but will reiterate the administration's intention to work with Congress. Hey, we might do this someday. Just like climate change or whatever. We might do it. I bet they're going to give Biden an A for this one. I bet Pramila Jayapal gives him an A. I bet they give him an A for this. Alex Lawson, the executive director of security work, said, lowering drug prices is the most popular part of the Build Back Better plan among Republicans and independents. Everyone hates high drug prices, and the White House has to get in front of it. No, they don't. They're not going to. Referencing Nancy Pelosi's support of the measure, Lawson added, I would also just note, it is the president's budget request, but the House actually drafts the budget. Okay, well, that's great. Thanks for pointing that out. They say that actually going to change something. Well, no, Nancy's going to actually, she supports this, so Jesus H. By the way, and here's fucking...
She always looks out for you guys.
King fucking moron, fathead, Cenk Uygur. Biden acts as public option, lowering Medicare eligibility age, student debt forgiveness, and increasing estate tax. Of course! Really? Then why did you tell everybody to vote for him? Why didn't you demand anything for your vote before you told everybody to vote for him, Cenk?
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today? Tommy Nation Politics.
Run health insurance program or his pledge to cut prescription drug costs.
This is a public service announcement.
Blah, blah, blah. Other ambitious Biden campaign pledges, from raising the estate tax to forgiving significant amounts of student debt, are also expected to be left out of the new budget. So he wants to cover the gamut of disappointment. So no matter if you're a student or if you're a sick person or if nobody presidential campaign.
Yes. Tell us, Jimmy. What's going on?
Amazing.
What is Joe Biden about to do something progressive?
This is just as amazing.
It really is. Like what a system we have. Like, hey, the budget's going to be out next week.
Budget's out next week.
You're going to hate everything in it. Buckle in.
Yes.
I'm ready.
They just
I'm ready for this
blatantly-
budget.
This is like
let's hear what's
when
in
they
this
passed the
budget.
last stimulus bill,
Let's
and
hear
the
what
Democrats are like, "This is the greatest. This is pulling people out of poverty." What? A one-time check and a one-time tax break only if you have kids? No one got $15 an hour. No one got free, free health care.
Nobody got a minimum wage.
Student debt forgiveness. None of those things, which actually would pull people out of poverty and would increase the middle class.
Yes.
They're not doing any of those things, and now it's that. Don't be critical of. We've. How long have we got to hear this? Last summer, hey, wait till November. Don't be critical of Joe Biden. Wait till the election.
Don't.
After he wins, wait till he
Trump's
gets sworn
a
in.
racist.
Okay, he's sworn
You
in.
don't
Wait,
understand.
it
Trump's a
hasn't even been
racist.
100 days yet. Well, it's been 100 days. Well, now wait till the midterms.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
And wait till 2024, and then the 26th.
Wait a second.
And then
Hold
wait
your
till maybe
nose.
somewhere
Hold
in
your nose.
2048, Jimmy. Maybe somewhere down the road is going to
Maybe
be
in
this
39,
mythical
91.
day where everything we can finally do something about it, according to centrist Democrats.
I know there are better candidates out there, but we cannot let the hologram Mussolini win. We have to vote for Don Jr., the Democratic candidate.
The good times are just around the corner. Just around. Just hang on.
Hold
Just
your
hang
nose and
on.
vote for
Keep
Nancy
voting
Pelosi.
Democrat. We're gonna
Hold your nose and vote for Dick Cheney.
during the presidential campaign.
Hold your nose and
Biden
vote for
has called
Condoleezza
for
Rice.
a plan to allow Medicare
Sarah
to
Palin.
lower spending on prescription drug costs,
It's a
and
new
also
ticket.
called on Congress
They relate
to strengthen
to the Gallup
Medicare,
poll.
Medicaid, and
Gallup
the
poll told me
Affordable
y'all like
Care
the
Act. I guess
Condoleezza
by
Rice.
strengthen,
She's a woman and she's black.
he meant
Woman of color. So
give it compliments.
if you don't like her, you're racist.
Is that what he meant by strengthen it?
I think so. Yeah, we've been wondering that for a long time.
He's
What
going
the
to
hell that
strengthen
actually means.
Medicare. No, what he strengthened was giving more money to private insurance companies. That's what he
Oh,
strengthened.
that's what it was.
That's what he meant by strengthen. The upcoming budget will not advance these measures, but will reiterate the administration's intention to work with Congress.
We're going to work within a Biden administration.
Hey, we might do this someday.
No, not really. I'm
just
79 years
like
old.
climate change or whatever.
And I'm a
Whatever. We
racist.
might
Do you
do
think
it.
I'm gonna
We might
change?
do it.
You do?
I bet they're going
Why?
to give Biden an A for this one. I
Can you
bet
ask yourself
Pramila
that question?
Jayapal gives
Do
him
you
an
even
A.
know? Do you even know?
I bet they give him an
Why do you
A
think
for
that?
this. Alex Lawson,
'Cause
the
there's
executive
no
director of the group
reality or
Social
logic
Security
or
Work, said
any kind of
lowering drug
basis,
prices is the most popular part of the
mathematical,
Build Back Better plan among
philosophical,
Republicans
psychological basis
and independents.
for your reasoning.
Everyone hates high drug prices, and the White House has to get in front of it. No, they don't. They're not going to.
Nothing will fundamentally
Referencing
change.
Nancy Pelosi's support of the measure, Lawson added, I would also just note, it is the president's budget request, but the House actually drafts the budget.
Oh, Nancy's going to do it.
Okay. Well, that's great. Thanks for pointing that out.
Oh,
they,
shit.
They say that
Nancy.
that's actually going to change something.
10
well,
cities
no, the
Nancy.
House,
She's
no,
gonna- she's
Nancy's
gonna
going to
draft
actually. She supports this. So
She does.
Jesus.
You
H.
saw
By
her
the
how
way,
fast she
here's
got the $2,000
She
checks out the
always
door
looks
day
out for
one.
you guys.
Man,
King
God.
fucking moron, fathead, Cenk Uygur.
We represent
Biden
them.
axes public
We
option,
represent
lowering
them.
Medicare eligibility
We
age,
represent
student debt
them.
forgiveness, and increasing
We
the state debt.
represent them.
Of course. Really? Then why did you tell everybody to vote for him? Why didn't you demand anything for your vote before you told
Y'all
everybody
be
to
unreal.
vote for him,
Y'all
Cenk?
animals.
Because you're a fucking two-faced,
Animals.
talking out of both sides of your mouth, completely corrupted corporate piece of shit. And that's why no one watches your fucking show anymore, just like no one reads The Intercept anymore, and no one watches CNN anymore, because you're all the same pieces of shit. Can you fucking believe he does this? He's still doing this. He's still doing this. He's still pretending
What's he doing, Jimmy?
that he predicted all this instead of he helped fucking engineer this. That's what the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur did. They helped engineer this. And when we had a chance to hold Biden's feet to the fire,
You mean
he also
they
engineered screwing
voted
us out of
president
doing that.
on cop?
Does
Capitol
anyone believe this shit
police
anymore?
Money. Did it
He
voting
goes,
president? Didn't affect
he says, I
change at
can't
all."
believe
The
progressives in
squad.
Washington really thought he would support and fight for those things. That's incredibly naive. We'll get nothing instead. What's incredibly naive, Jake, is you thinking that the people who read this tweet don't see right through your bullshitting, lying, corporate fucking owned ass.
Ooh.
That's what's incredibly naive.
Burn.
Because we do, which is why no one watches your fucking show anymore. Thanks for all the help,
When they
Rick
go low.
Overton. Thanks for all the help. Here it is. Here it is.
He's done it again. He's done it again. That is a fact. You fucking little bastard.
They go low, we go high, guys. Remember that. They go low, we go high. When they go low, we expand the wars from 2 to 8. We fine people for not having health care. We take people's sons and daughters of liberty. We take them overseas to endless wars for no reason. And the Pentagon releases paperwork from the New York Post 20 years later saying, we didn't even know we had an objective. Would you have an objective there? We killed your sons and daughters of liberty for nothing. Not even the oil. For no reason. We just have to maintain and manufacture consent, the bomb making, the military industrial complex. That's why we killed your sons and daughters. But you're going to vote for Democrats and Republicans anyway, so, right? Okay, well, good. Then you'll be slaughtered like pigs. If you act like a pig, then you are treated like pigs. We're in a nation of sheep. They're not even pigs. They want nothing. They want nothing but mediocre jobs. They want to live paycheck to paycheck. They want the government that is owned by wolves. Wolves. The wolves are at our door. The wolves are dressed in sheep's clothing, trying to relate to the sheep, dancing around like sheep. But I see their mouths watering, and I see the foxes too. I see the foxes and how they smile. And they think I'm a sheep. Nah, I like to eat grass too. I'm a deer though. I'm Bambi with the antlers, bitch. Stronger than yesterday, bitch. I'm a motherfucker that's onto your games, bitch. I saw my mom. She said, in the thicket, Bambi. Run, Bambi. I saw my mom get shot down. I got shot down. None of this happened. I was trying to relate to Bambi. But I've seen a lot of things, guys. I've seen 8 million people slip into poverty. I've seen Wall Street take houses, repossess families' livelihoods. I've seen the judicial branch at the will of the executive and the legislative branch bankrupt and destroy people. And I've seen retaliation against political enemies. I've seen fascism. Now, as usual, the white liberals, they never want to, first of all, express that a black man could possibly not be Master P or P. Diddy or wearing our pants with belts, or either we're them or we're Candace Owens. There's only two views. Let me tell you guys, I'm tired of the conventional wisdom. I'm tired of the social norms. I'm tired of people telling me what I think, what I do, who I am, what I need to do. Your advice, your unwarranted advice, is no longer. Not only is it not going to be like I'd never welcomed it, but I'm going to openly, from now on, tell you about mine. Because I know the game. The game is up. The game of white supremacy. I think I'm starting to realize how it's played. It's called, I don't really know what it's called. What do you call this, guys? When your daddy teaches you that you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to represent the family. You're supposed to order for your wife. If she doesn't make dinner at 6, then you slap her real hard. Teacher, discipline her to the head, right? Don't cry. Don't show emotions. Be a man. And then you meet an African-American male who was oppressed, whose ancestors were brought in by ships of slave ships, who has no wealth. And you say, oh, this kid could go far under my advice. Yes, let me shepherd this young black male. He has no father figure. I know they don't have fathers. No black people have fathers. He needs me. He needs the white male. I, the white male. I, the white liberal male, will be the father. I know. All you white liberals think you're my father. Such your feelings, you know it to be true. You're not. I had a father. I have one. He's a good man. Works real hard. I don't need you. You know what he told me? He told me a lot of things. He told me think. The youngest I was born. The first thing I remember my dad saying to me is, he would always say, think. That's it. It's one word, think. I would say, about what? How? When? He would never answer me. Later on, I realized it was because what he said, think, I was thinking. I was thinking about how, when, what, why. It was working. He didn't have to answer. He was smart like that. So if you think I need you to tell me to vote for Joe Biden, or that my savior is a racist warmonger, or your neoliberal policies that have failed for 40 years are going to work, and all of a sudden progressive legislation is going to happen out of a donkey's ass, well, I know better. I had a father figure. He taught me how to think. He also said, it could always get worse, and it has. And he also said, if you change, you can change within your heart, you know. If you believe in yourself as I believe in you. It's from The Wiz. He used to sing that to me. Believe in me. I believe in me. I never had any doubt. Never. So, I'm just going to make a prophecy like Orwell did. Like Jesus did. Like Joan of Arc did. Like Moses did. That the plagues are coming. But with those plagues, when darkness rises, the light will meet it.
Tommy Nation Politics.
White supremacy is over, guys. Tommy Nation Politics is here.
Yeah.
Neoliberal policies are over, guys. Tommy Nation Politics is here. Free thinking, innovative, totally open-minded, guys.
He's done it again! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
You do it again, guys. Expect the same... doing the same thing, expecting
Joe Biden and the Democrats.
Results.
This is how you get Donald Trump as president. What they're doing right now is ensuring we're going to get another Donald Trump as president. You know how you make sure we don't have a Donald Trump as president?
You're supposed to use
you
logical
make people's
fallacy
lives better.
And emotions.
You give them a $15 minimum wage. You relieve their student debt.
Illogical reasoning.
You give them health care. You expand Medicare. You give them a public option. You know, the shit you ran on. Now that you have complete control, you end the wars. You invest that money back here.
Shit.
You have a real jobs program. And that's how you get Democrats elected. You know how you get Donald Trump elected? Doing what they're doing right now.
You know, guys, let me tell you something. Projection is a hell of a thing. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. And Tommy Nation Politics is free thinking, innovative, and open-minded. We don't need any white liberals telling us how to do our show or how to do life. That doesn't mean that you white liberals should hate yourselves. I understand you hate yourselves for something that you have nothing to do with. And so you think, oh, God, I'm already a shitty white person because of something I had nothing to do with, so I might as well just be a shitty white person. Because I already am, right? Is that what you think? Well, let me tell you something. You're not a shitty white person because you had nothing to do with slavery. You're making decisions now. And the decisions you're making now are making you a shitty person. So if you just stop those, you'll be okay. It's really not hard. Step 1, admitting you have a problem. Step 2, power grading with yourself can bring you back to sanity. Step 3 is, I never got that far. But share. Share your feelings. But don't make them don't let them rule you. Neither of these two parties. Neither you, Simon Peter, nor Judas, nor the Romans, nor the 12, nor the priests, nor the scribes, nor the Pharisees, nor poor Jerusalem itself.
So what do you think gets Donald Trump elected more? Jimmy Dore telling you the truth about Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton, or Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden doing shit like this? This is what gets Donald Trump elected. Do you think it was Jimmy Dore telling you the truth about Hillary Clinton that got Donald Trump elected? Or Chris Hayes giving an empty podium of Donald Trump screen time for a whole hour? Who do you think? $2 billion in free ad time or $50,000 in memes by Russian troll farms? What do you think had more in effect? The $2 billion in free media that they gave Trump? I would think that. This is how you get Donald Trump.
You know how you get
So if you think that Kamala Harris is going to get fucking elected over a white...
Jimmy's on a roll, bro. He's on fire, bro. I wish I was Jimmy Dore. Let me tell you something, guys. Who created a Pied Piper strategy that elevated Donald Trump in a race of like 13 Republicans? Elevated him to become the nominee because she thought she could beat him. Who did that? Who elevated him in a Pied Piper strategy that was revealed by the Podesta emails? Who did that? Who insured Donald Trump in the first place? Was it me? Was it Jimmy Dore? Was it Tulsi Gabbard? Who made that Pied Piper strategy? Who was that?
Right-wing crazy after the Democrats fuck you for 4 straight years like they're doing? You are nuts.
You are. You really fucking are.
And Cenk Uygur will tell you to vote for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden again.
I'm not going to
tell you to vote for them again.
We're not tolerating it. You're radical. You're not centrist.
Well, one of the reasons
radical
he's
of the
do
radical
that
of the
is because
radical.
people don't seem to understand this because they have no historical context.
You don't even
Republicans are gonna
think. You don't
come
use
up with an
logic,
actual
no
ideologue.
historical
Trump was an
context.
idiot. I mean, he was just
only
a
operate on
narcissist and a
emotions,
moron. Imagine
race,
somebody
and all
with
superficial
the insane
bullshit.
evangelical ideology of Mike Pence, but actually charismatic.
Right.
That's what the Republicans are going to come up with. It's going to be somebody that has a. Trump could have taken this country over, but he's just too dumb. He could have committed a coup. He could still be in a civil war right now, but he was just too dumb to do it. Imagine someone that has some long-term crazy plan, like these evangelicals that want the Jews to take over Palestine so that Christ returns. Literally.
It's true. Guys, Trump is dumb. But let me tell you something. He organized and orchestrated a deal to get out of Afghanistan with the Taliban. That is one better than Joe Biden. Explain to me how he's the better choice. You can't. Because you're not operating on logic. It's a sad thing. You can project your own hatred onto me. You can smear Tulsi Gabbard for having principles and values. You can go after Glenn Greenwald, who released the story of Edward Snowden, and Barack Obama, storing our metadata in undisclosed locations. You can lie, you can cheat, you can steal, you can turn your back on your progressive principles that you never had. And deep down, that might make you feel better about yourselves, guys, but let me tell you something. I see you. I know your games now. And I'll play them. I will play them good. You're about to know what your games fucking feel like. We're about to play some Monopoly, neoliberals. Free thinking, innovative, totally open-minded. Tommy Nation Politics.
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?